I mean, hello there. My name is Ryan, and I'm slightly drunk. Very drunk. Eating cheese and drinking beer is not a good idea, even though it rhymes. Eating tree cheese, drinking beer is not a good idea. Isn't that right, dog? Not that you'd be able to recognize drunkenness. You're a Christian dog, apparently, according to my housemates, even though you're fake. There isn't a real bone in your body. There isn't a single bone in your body. You're made of... What are you made of? Plastic of some description. My housemate decided he was going to go and waste $200 on a fucking fake dog. How stupid that is. Now, what's the time? It's going to be about 8 o'clock. Quarter to 8, and somehow that's your fault. You. Right. I am going to try and get into the pub tonight. Into a pub tonight. Depending on how I feel. Because this headache is getting worse. Amazingly enough, the more I drink, the worse it gets. I thought beer was supposed to be an anesthetic. I thought alcohol was supposed to be an anesthetic, but apparently it's not. Isn't that? You are a fucking liar. Yes, you are. My dear friend, Carlton Draft. How's that for product placement? They owe me $5 now. 15 because that took 3 seconds to plug. Even though, fair enough, they never asked me. But my God, I can go on with some shit. Right. Let me show you a few features around my house. As soon as I take this off and put another one in it. Because I may be drunk, but I'm not drunk enough yet. There's no such thing as drunk enough. Now, here is my fridge and my messy ass kitchen. I'm proud to say that I don't actually live in this house during the week. Alright, I live and work in another town. My two housemates, the Christian ones, who apparently believe that cleanliness is next to godliness, want to be as far away from God as they possibly can because this house is in a constant state of shit heap. And I used to do my best to keep it clean when I lived here permanently, but I have given up. Because I don't care if they get kicked out. I have a house to live in somewhere else. And I can just stay there for weekends. I don't give a fuck. I seriously don't care. Wow. Oh, yeah. With the teeth, the only way to open a beer. You see that? That is the bins. 2 bins. Well, one of them is actually just a glad bag that has been removed from the bin. This here is my housemate's bedroom. It's in such a state of disarray that the fucking light bulb doesn't even work anymore. I think it realized what a mess it lived in and shattered itself, quite possibly. Now, at least I can say my room is slightly tidier. I mean, there might be a few clothes lying around, but take a look at that. My laptop is fucked. I mean, that won't even start up. And, like, sure, my bedding is in a bit of a mess, but again, that's because I don't live here, and it's a Friday night. I've only just got back and started drinking. And you can see that I have papers and shit lying all over the floor, over there. But at least I can see the floor. Okay, there's my little heater. there's my washing pile. Guitar Hero controllers, you know, all the usual 22-year-old bedroom contents. It's not the best, but it's a bedroom. I can sleep in it and it's sort of warm. Not like my ex-girlfriend's heart. That's not very warm. That's pretty cold. Teach you to run off with another bloke. This is my backyard again. You know, the tiki bar has been completely ravaged by wind. This is Kuma after all. Complete shithole that it is. There's my bar and my little Weeber barbecue. Followed by a bar stool. Another bar. Wait, that's a bench of some description and a fucked up deck chair. An even more fucked up deck chair awaits in the shadows for you to see if you have a good enough computer. There's a bench and some sort of red thing which is just full of rainwater. It's a sponge. This is my crappy life. You see, I have a better life which awaits me away from this one during the week, where I go to work and earn no less than $800 a week. You know, but also, so I'm not complaining too much about that. I enjoy that life. The life that I have to come back for weekends, simply because I work at a pub. I think I should quit that job. I mean, I only get one night a week. Because that's mostly because I don't really give a shit about it. It's only an extra $70 a week. Who cares about that when, you know, your salary's over $5,000 a month? I mean, I don't really. So yeah. Excuse me, that's just the aliens escaping from my throat. Now, I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and see how many hits I get, and hopefully I can make you laugh with my little drunken monologue. I think one of the Christians is home now. Super Christian. I mean, when one of those guys walks in, you can even smell the godliness. Well, alright, the ungodliness. They're about as far from Christianity as you can possibly imagine. But I mean, yeah, no, what they do, what they call Christianity is an absolute joke. Look at the way they live. Does anyone in their right mind want to see this and go, this is how a Christian lives? I want to live like this. I want to live in a pigsty like what this house is. Okay? No. Nobody in their right mind thinks that. Okay? Unless you're really messy. Unless you really don't care about personal hygiene. And I'm pretty sure I've just given myself food poisoning by mixing blue vein cheese and beer. So I'm going to go before I puke.